Welcome to the Backrooms, a seemingly endless labyrinth of spaces that shouldn't exist. Have you ever felt like you were in a dream, trapped in an empty office or lost in a maze with no exit? That's exactly what the Backrooms are. It's a world between worlds, filled with eerie silence, strange creatures, and an overwhelming sense that you don't belong. Today, we're going to dive deep into what the Backrooms are, where they came from, the creatures that inhabit them, the organizations trying to make sense of them, and how you can survive if you ever end up there. The Backrooms first emerged from an eerie image posted on 4chan in 2019. It showed a seemingly infinite office space with yellow wallpaper, flickering fluorescent lights, and stained carpets. Accompanying it was the chilling text, "If you're not careful and you no clip out of reality, you'll end up here." That single post ignited a viral phenomenon, spawning an entire universe of stories, levels, and entities. The idea of the Backrooms plays on a psychological concept called liminal spaces. Liminal spaces are areas that exist in between, like an airport terminal, a stairwell, or an abandoned school at night. These spaces feel familiar but unsettling because they aren't supposed to be permanent. When you find yourself in a space that looks normal but feels completely off, your brain struggles to reconcile the dissonance, triggering anxiety and fear. The Backrooms take that concept to the extreme. These spaces are endless and isolating, making them the perfect nightmare setting. But there's more to the Backrooms than just eerie hallways. With hundreds, if not thousands of levels and countless lurking dangers, survival is anything but guaranteed. While the levels of the Backrooms are unsettling enough, they are also home to strange and dangerous creatures. Here are the top 5 entities you'll want to know about. 1. Facelings. Humanoid figures with smooth, featureless faces. Some are harmless and wander aimlessly, but others can be hostile without warning. There are reports of both adult and childlike facelings, and interacting with them can be risky. 2. Hounds. These creatures resemble humans but crawl on all fours like rabid dogs. They are aggressive and attack without provocation, so if you encounter one, avoid eye contact and find cover quickly. 3. Skin stealers. As the name suggests, these entities strip the skin from their victims to disguise themselves as human. They are incredibly dangerous because they can blend in with wanderers. Watch for anyone acting strangely. They might not be human. 4. Partygoers. Appearing childlike, these entities are anything but innocent. If they catch you, they will forcefully convert you into one of them, dooming you to an endless celebration of horror. Partygoers lure victims by placing colorful signs and balloons around their territory. If you see these, turn back immediately. 5. Party poopers. These creatures are the natural enemies of the partygoers. Surprisingly, party poopers are non-hostile and may even help wanderers escape partygoer territories. Their appearance is comical and disheveled, but they are no joke when it comes to disrupting the partygoers' sinister events. Not all entities in the Backrooms are hostile. Some, like the party poopers or even certain facelings, may offer help. However, it's always wise to be cautious. Appearances can be deceiving and trust can be dangerous in the Backrooms. The Backrooms are so vast and strange that in-universe, several organizations have emerged to explore and document this bizarre dimension. Here are 3 of the most notable ones. 1. The Major Explorer Group, or MEG. This organization is one of the most helpful to wanderers. Their mission is to explore new levels, document threats, and assist anyone lost in the Backrooms. If you find yourself on a level with MEG outposts, you might just get the help you need to survive. 2. The B.N.T.G, or Backrooms Non-Trade Group. A trade-focused group that hoards resources and trades valuable items like almond water. While not hostile, they tend to be wary of strangers and may demand trade before offering assistance. 3. The MEG, or Mask Evaluation and Observation Department. A research group focused on studying and cataloging entities. Their work helps explorers avoid dangerous creatures, but their obsession with research means they won't always prioritize your safety. If you ever find yourself in the Backrooms, staying calm is the first step to survival. Here are some tips to increase your chances. First, find almond water. This strange liquid is essential. It heals injuries, reduces anxiety, and can repel some hostile entities. Always carry as much as you can find. Second, stay silent. Sound travels far in the Backrooms, and many entities are drawn to noise. Walk quietly, avoid talking unless necessary, and stay away from anything that looks out of place. Third, follow arrows or notes. Some explorers leave helpful signs and markings on walls. Look for arrows or notes, but be cautious. Some might be left by hostile entities to lure you into a trap. Fourth, avoid dead ends. Many levels of the backrooms have shifting walls and labyrinth-like layouts. Always plan your route and try not to get trapped in dead ends. Finally, stick with others. While it's rare to find friendly wanderers, traveling in a group can increase your odds of survival. Just be sure that none of your companions are disguised skin stealers. How many levels are there in the backrooms? That's a tough question. Some explorers believe there are exactly 1,000 levels, while others think the levels are infinite, generated endlessly by some unknown force. Each level has its own theme, from endless office hallways to pitch-black caverns and flooded warehouses. Levels also vary in danger. Some, like Level 1, the habitable zone, provide a rare opportunity to rest and gather supplies. Others, like Level 2 pipe dreams, are hot, cramped, and filled with hostile entities. There are also enigmatic levels that defy understanding, where time and space seem to break down entirely. The fear of the backrooms is rooted in liminal space, those eerie, in-between places that feel both familiar and alien. Our brains expect these spaces to serve a purpose, like a bustling office or a school filled with people. When we encounter them empty and abandoned, it creates cognitive dissonance, leaving us uneasy and on edge. This taps into a deep-seated fear of being isolated, lost, or forgotten. The idea of being trapped in a place that exists outside reality, with no way home, strikes at our most primal anxieties. The backrooms also evoke a sense of helplessness. How do you escape a space that has no exit? The backrooms are a perfect blend of psychological horror, existential dread, and urban legend. Whether you see them as a metaphor for fear of the unknown, or just a creepy internet myth, one thing is certain: they remind us that the scariest things are often the ones that feel familiar but aren't quite right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more horror content.